for all being here. Damon, if you can go ahead and make sure that we have a quorum.
Yep. Mr. Andrew Barnhart.
Here.
Judge Reesner. Here. Ms. Angela Morris.
Here.
Miss Bailey Pinnock Williams. Mr. Benji Betts.
Here.
Mr. Bob McGee.
Yes.
Judge Kirkendall. Mr. Brian Alsop. Judge Cummins. Mr. John Asher. Mr. Kevin Walls.
Here.
Miss Christy Bruther.
Here.
Mr. Lance Hamner. Miss Lauren Kennedy.
I'm in for that.
Got it. Mr. James Eisen. Miss Pamela Burton. Mr. Steve Commode.
Here.
Mr. Todd Cook.
Here.
And Mr. William Barrett.
Here.
Yep.
Okay, our first item on the agenda today. Oh, Chris Harris is here. First thing on the agenda is we need to do our officers, and we'll just go ahead and get started with it. We need any nominations for the president for the Community Corrections Advisory Board. Any nominations?
I would move slide the same.
Second.
Close nominations, we are done.
That's, why don't you do that when they're doing claims? Commissioners meeting, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, we have a motion to keep the slate the same. Have the appropriate, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, well, that scooted me on down here. Yep, there we go. Minutes were distributed via email prior to the meeting for review. Are there any requests or edits on that meeting? On the minutes?
Move to approve this read.
Need a second?
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes. Okay, if we can go over the adult community corrections report, Tony, Steve?
Thank you. We've got a balance of $38,933.87 in the DOC grant. That is the 2025 grant, and with the stuff coming out this month, we are going to pay most of that down, and then we'll actually have something in new business to be able to move the rest of it. So it looks like we're actually going to be able to zero out our grant money this year, which is a first, and the state will appreciate that. Balance of project income, $36,543.70. And balance of our commissary fund, $64,865.06. Staffing update. We have one open position. It is for a probation officer in Superior Court 3. We're doing interviews this week, and we will have that filled by next week. Census, I'm going through this on my own.
Yeah, fine, that's the way I want you to continue.
Census for work release, we have 90, as of January 1st, we had 92 people in the facility, 81 male, 11 female. On home detention, 143 total, 107 male, 36 female, and 43 folks on alcohol monitoring, GPS only 14.
Okay, have any other old business that we need to discuss? Okay, no old business. Any new business? Need the approval of the fee structure for 2026. We need to vote to approve the adult community corrections fee structure for 2026. We'll need a motion in a second for that.
There were no changes from 2025.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes. We need to vote to approve to allow adult community corrections to apply for the 2027 grants. And we'll need a motion and a second for that. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes.
I have one more item for grant updates.
Okay.
I just wanted to speak to, I guess, I don't know if rumor is the correct words here, but we had $10 million removed from available funds for 2026. The rumor is throughout the state. I'm sorry, yeah. The rumor is that there's going to be even more cuts going into 2027. I haven't heard a number, but I know that the state is trying to lower that number, making it less available for us to be able to be awarded. The legislators in session right now. The IACUC, the Community Corrections Association, has got a lobbyist this year and is they're working hard to try to combat those things and try to get statutes for additional funding or new revenue sources. So they're working hard on it, but as of right now, the state is at least talking about giving less for 2027.
And we were lucky to receive in 2026 what we received in 2025 with that additional 10 million cut. So we're hopeful, but since we didn't receive a cut in 2026, I don't know how realistic that is for 2027.
When will the number be payroll? Application is certain in February, right?
Yeah, they don't have
After-
to tell us.
It's after we get our budget approved for next year.
Yeah.
Or at least after the first reading.
No, we'll know. We'll write it for probably 26 numbers for 27. Yes.
We'll write the grant for additional funding like we do every year,
Yeah.
but the budgeting will be based off of current numbers.
Yeah. The only other thing that I need to add for new business is we do have some remaining grant funds for the 2025 DOC grant that are in 100 series personnel, and I need a vote to transfer those to 300 series, pay the professional services, pay for our drug screening, so I can try to zero out that bill. I just did receive, before I came here, an email from payroll because we have a half pay for the end of the year for the grant cycle. So they let me know exactly what will be paid out in FICA and perf. I'm gonna double check those numbers. But I do believe as of right now, it's $4,807.58 that I would be requesting move from 100 series to professional services 300 series. I do need a vote for that approval.
Need a motion and a second.
Second.
Thank you.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes.
Did you get that number?
We have any other new business? Okay, Kevin, Kevin, Tony, or Angela want to talk about building update?
Well, I brought Mr. West Harrison, which is our project.
Or Wes?
He's gonna give you a more finite detail on
Odium.
this whole thing, so everybody can be on the same page. She's done it pretty much every single day.
Thank you.
Glad you're here, Wes.
Yeah, thank you for the invitation. My name is Wes Harrison. For those who don't know me, I'm the project manager, owner's rep for our county projects, building projects. And I can report that the community corrections buildings on schedule and on budget. The schedule is to be completed sometime in the third quarter of this year. And I've talked to Angela about sitting down to talk about furniture, which is kind of a nice next step for us. So things are going positively. We've got about 60% of the exterior veneer up around the building. All the exterior is complete. The veneer is about 60% complete, like I said. The roof is completely watertight now. The rooftop mechanical units are to be arrived towards the end of next month, and they'll be set right off the truck, hopefully. And so we'll begin to have our permanent heat in the building. I've talked to some about maybe having tours through the building. We've got not great temporary heat right now, so I want to get the temporary heat a little bit better, and then maybe we can give some tours to whoever might be interested in touring the building during construction. But the block walls are about 95% complete on the interior. They're going to start doing their initial paint coats on the block walls. The metal stud walls are pretty much 100% complete in the building. All the above ceiling rough ends are progressing, mechanical, electrical, plumbing. All the slabs are poured throughout the building, and site work is as far as we can go until we get the building complete, and then we can tear down the old building and redo the parking lot, both for the community corrections, but also the north side of the jail there too. So overall, it's been a very successful project. Our contractor's been on top of things, very proactive. I don't think the design professionals have done a great job too of cooperation, and we're into the point of the project where you don't see a lot of exterior progress because everything's going on inside throughout the winter months here. But hopefully, as soon as the weather breaks again, we'll be able to finish up the exterior and keep making progress. So, any questions from anyone? I think on schedule and on budget's the main place we want to be. So never hesitate to reach out. Now I'll email everyone to set up some tours here in the next 30 days. And I think it'll be interesting to see the progress, and you can kind of picture your spot in the building there. So let me know if anyone has any questions. So thank you.
Thank you, Weston.
Thank you.
We have any other business for adult community? Okay. We'll move on to the juvenile committee report, Lori and Damon.
Yep. Lori Myers, Juvenile Community Corrections Director. Really no concerns on our end for the financial pieces. Our DOC grant expended down as a fiscal grant at the end of the year, as we would expect it at 50%. The grant that finalized finished out again because of some staffing changes and things, was a little bit of a balance, but nothing that we didn't anticipate. Project income, again, as we go through the fee structure approval for 2026, you'll start to notice, because we are not collecting fees, that our fee project income balance is reducing and dwindling. But again, we knew that the last 3 years that was going to start occurring. So no big concerns or changes here for us on the financial piece of this. Does anybody have any questions on the fiscal part of that? Okay. Then we'll just kind of flip to the census. Again, right now, we're just cruising along. We get the bulk of our referrals in the second semester of the school year. So what numbers you see as active and pending are about to quadruple over the next month. And so and there are also some programs that my staff facilitate that aren't listed in here, but as a part of our juvenile justice system. But right now, our numbers are on track with what we typically would see at this time of the year. So 95 active, 59 pending, so a total of 154. It's a combination of youth and parents, and youth and parents participating in programs together. So any questions on the census?
Now, I have a quick comment about we started a parenting solutions class, and Judge Reasoner could tell you, I think that was one of the gaps or missing pieces that we had for, I'm gonna go with decades. I think it's been game changing. we've had parents that end their 6 weeks or whatever, 12 weeks, and have said like they think every parent going into middle school or high school, elementary should take this class. We've really tailored it to the working parents. It's not a punishment. It's to give them guidance and solutions, hence parenting solutions. We've just gotten really good feedback, and I think it's probably what we've been missing for the 22 years I've been around. So she won't tell you that, but I will.
Yeah, it is a 12-week program. The first 6 weeks are just general parenting strategies. Week 7, 8, and 9 are around trauma and understanding trauma and how it manifests within the behaviors and families. And the last 3 weeks are substance abuse and addiction awareness and understanding that. And I am personally teaching weeks 7 through 12. I can assure you that week 1, the facilitators are meeting some folks with some resistance, wanting to know why did their child get in trouble, but why am I here? And by the time I get them in week 7, again, the evaluations and things are coming back saying, why weren't we required to do this before? We wouldn't maybe not have been within the justice system if we'd have had the tools and understanding and awareness to have done this at home and made changes accordingly. So I do agree with Angela. I think this was a huge missing piece, and getting really great feedback from these parents. So appreciate that comment. We are just busy. So if you have any questions about our programming, just let me know.
Okay, do we have any other old business? And I think, is the construction done now at the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
But-
Well, it's, the front entrance is open.
Okay.
The roof was hopefully gonna go on, the permanent roof, it's weatherproof, watertight.
They spliced a couple pieces that spliced and then that wasn't acceptable, so they're gonna take those off and have the full length sheets. We've got half a dozen punch list items, the door that won't close on their percentage, so.
We're there today.
Yeah. So we're there and it's all the fencing is down, the dumpster's gone. So
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Looks real good. Okay, any new business?
Yes, we have 2 approval items. One is to approve for our Department of Corrections, our fee structure. And again, the fee structure at this point is that there is no fees assessed to the youth and their families. And then the second approval would be to apply for the new grant. So
Okay, so we need a vote to approve the adult community corrections fee structure, no changes, there's none. So we need a motion to approve in a second.
So moved.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes. And the next is to vote for the approval of the juvenile community corrections to apply for the 26-27 grant process. We need a motion and a second. Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Passes.
Damon, can you reflect that the vote we just had for fee structure was for juvenile,
Yes.
not adult? Okay.
I said don't.
It was written.
My apologies.
You don't make many mistakes. You do a great job keeping us in line. I don't think we have any other business, and I think all we need to do now is entertain a motion to adjourn. Second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor, we adjourn, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Damon, where are we meeting for